Zipper, can you pull up Odd One Out getting his shit rocked one time for the one? It's okay that we say this. He has so many toys in Target. He makes so much money from his toys.
He's a fucking
You beat up a toy YouTuber?
What toys does he make?
Yes, and he's younger than me.
Was he
Board
9?
games,
What the fuck is this?
He was 11. So, feel like...
Yeah, and that is the statute.
A little tougher.
That is the statute of limitations.
Why this person? Okay, let me ask you. Were you chosen to fight this person, or did you choose them? Or
No, we weren't allowed to choose because that would be fucked up in boxing if you could just be like, that guy.
True, yeah.
That. But I think they matched us up because they thought we were the most similar in height, weight, and ability. And I think in weight, we were very similar. We were like 1 pound different. But to be fair, I did like a bit of a sneaky water cut where I probably dropped like 7 pounds to get there and probably put that back on. So I was probably like 8 pounds above him.
You had the trash bag on. You were spitting in a bucket for a week.
Yeah, I was.
Shit.
And yeah. But then it was just like, I mean, I don't know what happened on the night, but it wasn't that equal.
So
like,
wait, is this person as tall as you?
No, I think he's 6'1" or 6'2", and I'm like 6'4".
This is you?
Yeah.
You jacked. You look great. You work out all the time, huh?
He was the only person to walk up in khakis.
Yeah.
Oh, you look so money. It's Steve fucking Irwin, son.
And then Odd One Out, like, he's ripped, right? Like, he has like a nice body, but he also has like a ripped American dude's body. So he's like, there's like a little bit of fluff there.
Yeah, he's got some processed sugars going on.
We're different bodies. His weight is, centered more down here.
And you look like the average Australian.
Were you training a lot for this?
Yeah, I was doing like five days a week for like 6 months.
Oh wow!
6
I think
months?
This is where I landed. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
he took one.
Is that stagger step? We're watching it live now. Odd One Out looks to the ref and says, I'm good to fight. And then this is, I loved this part where you just kept punching him and then looking at the ref like, well, oh, come on.
No, dude, this is so funny.
What are you
in the khakis?
What are you yelling at him?
Well, I was like, I think at first I was like, come on, like stop this or something along those lines. Because in Australia, like if you hit someone and they stagger, they have to stop the fight for 8 seconds.
Yeah.
And the fact that they didn't do that, I was just like, what is happening? Like, why do I have to keep hitting this poor man?
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't prepared for this. And the last one, I think it's coming up here. Like, I heard a fucking snap in his face.
Oh.
It was like, and I could feel, even through my gloves, what his, like, contours of his bones felt like. And then I literally went back to the change room, was like, I felt like throwing up. I was like, I don't feel like I've won.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, the ref
fucking...
definitely heard it and called it off within 3 seconds.
It was fucking...
So you mentioned Australian boxing rules. Does that mean you've boxed before?
No, so just during training.
I got it.
So I've been training for 6 months. I did a bunch of sparring, which is fucking horrible. And that was where, I learned that rule. Because I've been the one that's happened to. Like, you get hit and you go like that. And it's like,
so you felt really bad. You went back to the changing room and now you'll never box again.
And now I will box again.
Oh, that's a different ending.
Yeah. No, at first I was like, I'm never doing this again. But then when I realized I now have like no extreme meaning in my life, I'm just like, fuck, that was kind of nice having this.
Where's my value when I don't punch, man?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're activating your primal like monkey brain that says like to destroy the enemy to win all the berries.
It's like a very like survival based goal for 6 months because it's like nice. I have to train to make sure I don't get my ass beat on that stage in front of everyone.
It's so nice. Like when it's that simple, it's like everything else becomes so much easier. You're just like, yeah, this doesn't matter. I can do this. Like even walking out, like I've never been in front of a crowd before, and coming out in front of the crowd, I wasn't scared because I was like, well, I'm about to get punched in the face, which is much scarier.
Yeah.
It's like, I feel like they should implement that into more things. Like, if you're doing crowd stuff, like, just have a man
so
there,
right after like you have like a student project they have to present in the front of the class, they're going to fight the teacher.
Yeah.
That way they're not scared of the presentation. The presentation's like amazing.
They're worried about Mr. McGillicuddy giving you a fucking right hook.
He's a roundhouse kicker. It's kickboxing with McGillicuddy.
I like the idea of like an Imagine Dragons concert, and if it sucks, like one fan just gets to beat the shit out of the lead singer.
Yeah.
That's just
adds
every
pressure.
concert they play Radioactive at.
Yeah,
they get one. They
get one
punched.
guy.
Yes, one member
crowd
of the band
elects one person to stand up as their champion to fight Imagine Dragons.
They can have like a big wheel on stage, and then with one band member on each panel, and just who is it tonight?
That's who gets to fight.
And sometimes it's a poor fucking sound guy who's just got some headphones in. He's like, Me?
Again? Come on.
He's got a black eye.
Yes.
Sound guy's been picked like 5 nights in a row. He's like, what the fuck is going on?